We've got people from Kenya, from Belgium, from the United States, all sorts of international communication and contributions from people all over the world about training, about practices. And so it's been a truly international experience for all of us to learn from each other, how we can improve practice, how we can improve our services. Examples have been given from lots of people. We've heard from people working in the legal profession and how to support sign language development in those professions and the interpreting professions that go alongside them. We've heard from Belgium about how people work with hearing people and deaf people as interpreters together. We've seen a lot of international exchange of information and assistance to each other, which over a period of time, I think we can achieve a great deal. We can't jump ahead immediately. All things take time, but we're working now collaboratively. The second day, I think today was great to see speakers who came from different countries and how people in different countries are operating within the parameters of the interpreting professions there, like Australia. We heard from Fiji, and we heard from different people's experiences and what they've been able to achieve over time. Yes, there's been some negatives, of course, but I think there's been a lot of positives. And I think what we can take home from this is that we are in a place where we can work together. We are now working in our homes very often, and we are able from this type of platform to support each other in how we do that, because we're working in a quite isolated situation. A lot of options are becoming open to us now, which I think is positive. I think there are opportunities that are available to us. And we've heard from a lot of speakers who pointed out some of those opportunities. We heard from speakers from India. I'm just checking my notes to see, but I try not to miss anyone out. We heard from South Africa, we heard from the United States. And there was a topic that I found interesting today, which is where we could see that lots of things were overlapping, and we've had discussions about how hearing people and deaf people can work together, which is an enhancement to the profession, I believe. In South Africa, we saw a difference about how institutions work together, and that seems to be becoming more open and more collaborative. Opportunities seem to be happening there. And I think what we're seeing is the different experiences that people have working remotely. So the opportunities in remote interpreting are becoming apparent to us now. We heard quite a lot during the conference about what negatives that can occur in our working practices or profession, but we also are hearing the positives, which hopefully we can all focus on as the positive assist us in what we do. The 2 days, I think, have given us all a lot of information, a huge wealth of information to digest and to share. And I think I would like to say that I want to thank everyone who's been involved, everyone who presented, everyone who shared their experiences, everyone who offered their skills, everybody who was supporting the conference. And so I'd just like to say thank you to all those people. Thank you. So now the aim for me is to wrap up the conference, really. So I want to thank the speakers, of course. There have been some fantastic presentations. WASLI board, who are they? Well, there are a number of people. There's obviously a president, vice president, treasurer, secretary, there's Deaf Advisor, there are other people who are supporting this event, but one person who was an advisor who couldn't come to the event in Switzerland. Actually, a hospital issue occurred. They weren't able to attend even virtually to this event. But we've all seen that we can all see the people on the board. There's just 6 people that you can see on your screen, but there are many other people supporting behind the scenes. We have several representatives from around the world. We have 9, which represent 9 different regions from all over the world. Some are hearing, some are deaf, and they represent different regions and countries and parts of the world. All the representatives of WASLI work together to support each other. And today and yesterday, I think we've seen that has kind of come to fruition in terms of the ideas and information that we've shared, which is the aim of the organisation, to try to enhance the profession. There's funding issues, of course, that always there's issues in raising funds to continue doing our work. But we have managed to develop partnerships which have assisted us in being able to do that. So that we've also taken on board different ideas, because different parts of the world have different strategies and different ways of working. And we've been able to try and take the best of what we can from each. So there's a lot of different work that's going on, and I think we should be able to hopefully advance our profession further in the future. WASLI really aimed to develop sign language in the wider environment, and to work together with organizations to advance the use and presence of sign language. So in 2020 and 2021, things have changed for us a great deal, because we've had an obvious shift because of the world that we live in now to remote working, rather than going out and actually physically encountering people outside of our home. So that's changed, and it probably will have changed our lives for some time to come in our working profession. Some of us who are a bit older might be looking back at different times and how everything worked. And this today is a new world, it's a new technological world that we all are becoming used to, getting used to. Obviously, hearing interpreters are not excluded. Hearing and deaf interpreters and deafblind interpreters and other communication support workers who, are all welcome and working together. We want to be as collaborative as we can. And I think it's, of course, the deaf community is not excluded from this plan and vision and our processes. We need to be in consultation all the time. We have a perspective, the deaf community have a perspective, and they both have to be shared. Our work this year, perhaps if people want to know more about it, recently we published our annual report, and it's available on the internet, so you can access that through the link that you should be able to see on your screens. But it's available on our website, which is WASLI, of course, and you'll be able to find a link you can see on the screen. You can also see on the screen the link to the conference, which is 2020-21. There are a number of pages there that you could enjoy reading, which may take some time, but you can do that. You might want to offer that information to other people that you know, deaf people, hearing people, other interpreters, or colleagues that you may work with. So we at WASLI obviously work together with WFD, the World Federation for Deaf People, and we work closely with them. We work particularly with the President Joe, who, well, that's been a relationship for quite some time now. And so we're very pleased to be invited to their 70th annual anniversary. So that's a collaboration that we hope will continue. We work with different universities, as you'll know. Those collaborations are always ongoing, enhancing the standards of interpreting profession.
Also, the international accreditation organization within ISAAB, where they with interpreters and how they work with the interpreters. We also work in collaboration with them, also with WFD, and to so that we can make sure that we that the regional, national, and also international levels are all interlinked with one another. And then now it's time, we're getting all close to also share information, what is our aims, and what we want to say thank you for all the keynote presenters, and also for WASLI today regarding these 2 days of the conference. Thank you for, we almost had 300 participants that looked at the presentation, and to say thank you to yesterday also to Isabel, and then also then to Zane and Joanity. Thank you for your keynote presentations, and thank you for starting off the day and setting the tone for the 2 days. And then also the presenters, thank you for your presentations and for your really putting your heart out there, doing research and making sure that you really get all the perspective from the world, and making sure languages are what accommodations you are putting forward in your countries and the research that you're doing. And maybe if you can share your research with us, and we can put it on our website. And also maybe if you have work that you want to be published, and you can share it with us, and then you'll be able to then, if you share a Mystics conference, then you're able to access this publications as well. It will take us approximately 1 month to get it all ready, and then we will share it on our website. All the moderators, thank you, and then for making sure that to moderate the questions and to facilitating that as well. And then also thank you to you as the participants for watching and then asking questions. And then also maybe if you want to donate, if you did donate something to WASLI, thank you. And also the interpreters, the captioners, and also the voice interpreters and the deaf interpreters, thank you so much. And also the Spanish interpreters. Thank you to all the countries, and especially also, I know that the Spanish interpreters that need more Spanish spoken language interpreters, then thank you for your participations as well, and also for providing the captioning services. You saw me, some have not seen my face, but maybe we can, for all the, all the persons that have been working behind the scenes, thank you, to make sure that we can have this conference over the 2 days. The technical team making sure that everything has been managed appropriately, and then also Patrick, really an acknowledgement to you, and thank you for your work. And then I'm going to wrap up, and then what we're going to do is want to give a photo opportunity for all of you who would really want to be part of WASLI. You can see now this is then your regional representatives in your respective countries. So please contact them. The next conference will be on the 5th and the 9th of July. And this, the theme is Shaping Our World for a Better Tomorrow. And that will be on the beautiful island of Jeju in Korea. So that will be the next WASLI conference, and that will be in 2023, and that will be in Jeju, Korea. And we, as WFT, we will also work with them as with our partnership, and maybe it will be before the WFT conference, not a WFD Congress, but if you attend the WASLI conference, please attend also the WFD Congress after this. So thank you for yesterday and today. We saw that you have been giving your support, and we could see that our ideas, the information, the work that we've been doing in our respective countries, we are able to do this. We can achieve our aims and objectives. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your work. It was beautiful work. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's now sad to wrap up this conference, but one last thing, maybe 1 minute for everybody to have a photo opportunity. Maybe can please all switch on their cameras. Photos taken. Okay. Again, let's put up our hands. Thank you all. Bye, everyone. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your participation. Thank you. Bye.